Papa Smurf, guess what?
Oh, you almost got it. Oh, keep reaching for it.
Dun, 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 dun. Got another snake hook going out. This is the 34-inch, the U style snake hook tip with an awesome looking purple grip. I love purple. All right, Stephanie, can you package this up for me? Actually, you know what? Kane, I know this will be your first time, but I believe in you. I think you could do this. So, all right, so yeah, if you could just package that up and I'll be, no, you need to go package that up. I'll be back. If you don't package that thing up, you're not getting food, all right? So you better wrap it up. I believe him, I think you can do it. All right, let's see how he did. Ah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, he seems like he did a pretty good job. You did a good job and you are hired. So what days can you work? And oh, you live here, perfect. Every day, and thank you very much. I will pay you in food. Welcome back to Talking Serpents. So I got some cool stuff going on this week. I guess let's go into the next room. Into the next room we go. Alright, so this enclosure right here, you know that is for the new snake that I'm not saying what it is yet. And I was talking to somebody, I can't say who. So I was talking with a snake breeder, and they just happened to have this snake that I've been searching for a very, very long time for, and by chance they actually had it. So although this enclosure already has a snake that's going to be going in it, surprise for me, I cannot pass the snake up because they're pretty rare and they're just not easy to get. So I have to build an enclosure, a temporary enclosure. It's going to be out of white melamine. And then after I figure out what enclosure stack, I'm going to make a stackable enclosure for these specific snakes, and yeah, they'll go in there. But I don't know what size or anything I'm going to do. So temporarily, I'm going to build an enclosure for this special snake that I cannot pass up, and I'm so ridiculously excited for this. It's just like a dream come true. So, time to get in the garage and time to build this melamine enclosure and get ready for this new snake. All right, into the garage we go. Okay, how's it going, Stephanie? Okay. So, everything has worked out very nicely for me in the sense of I don't have very much time to get ready for this other snake that I wasn't exactly ready for, but good thing I build enclosures professionally because I can get ready very quickly. So I just happen to have melamine that is all the right size. And over here, right there, I have an extra piece of glass that's been sitting there for a few months, and I get custom cut glass, and that usually takes 3 to 5 business days, and I don't have that kind of time on my hands to be waiting around for glass, so it works out so perfectly. And yeah, like I said, I cannot pass this opportunity up for this specific snake. It is ridiculously awesome, and yeah, I'll do whatever it takes to make this happen. So right now, time to build a melamine enclosure. A temporary one anyways. This one, yeah, I'll be selling this one later when I'm finished with it, but I have to have something for it to go into nice and secure, blah, blah, blah. So let's get to work. got all the wood cut. I got everything pre-drilled and ready to go. All I have to do is, everything's all pre-drilled for my light fixtures to go onto. So all I have to do is assemble it. It'll be like Legos. All right. In 3, 2, 1. So, there we go. So I have the whole structure made. Blah, 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 air vent. I'm gonna have 2 heat bulb fixtures on the right side. So I'll have a day and a night. And since this is melamine, you put this edge stripping around all the edges of the wood. I ran out, unfortunately, but I'll just get some. All right, on with the next thing. Time to put the electrical in. Let's go.
What are you doing?
Oh, does it look like it's a little bit cramped in here?
No, I think you fit just perfect.
I'm product testing. Yeah, I think this snake will love it. No, this is a lie. This is freaking cramped in here. Alright, this is a fast forward into the future. So this is what the electrical turned out like. All the electrical's up and out of the way. Looks nice and tidy. So I've already caulked on the inside, the bottom inside of the enclosure. I've secured the window tracks on. All the screw caps to cover up the screws are on. I've even cut the glass. Everything's cut to proper size. Not sure if you can really see it because it's pretty clean. They're very smooth. And the last thing to do is put the last bit of edging on the top. So the edging is on. Looks all white now. You can hardly see like a little lip on there. All the wood's protected. So that means that this enclosure is 100% finished. And that means the hard part's over. So I'm excited. And oh, I might as well show you while I'm at it. Since you just saw me, well, I put on the edging for the melamine. So when you get melamine, top and the bottom come with a coating. And it's particle board. And the edges are all exposed. The wood is exposed, which means that you could have, wood rot and all that. And you don't want that. And it also, doesn't look very good. So you get that edging and you use literally an iron, because there's adhesive on the backside, and you put the stripping over the raw wood and you iron it on, and you just go around and around and around, and you cut it to size. And yeah, it's very meticulous, and I don't find it very fun, but that's what you gotta do for melamine. Alright, now that that's all finished, I've actually been thawing a rabbit, so my reticulated python Slipknot is going to be eating, and I checked in earlier and he looked hungry, so this should be a good feeding. So let's go in the reptile room and go have some fun and feed Slipknot. So before I start feeding Slipknot, I need to give a shout out to Steve from Mostly Snakes. He has a YouTube channel as well. From what I saw, he does a lot of stuff with reticulated pythons. And I remember the name Steve because a week ago I sent an L snake hook to him, and had a yellow grip on it. I was like, oh, okay. And I remember the name Steve, and then all of a sudden in my DMs on Instagram, he sent me a message saying that he made a review on my snake hook, and I was super stoked to watch it. He ended up loving it, and then I spoke to some other people that also watch his videos, and they said that he's very critical on his reviews, and he loved my snake hook, so I was definitely having a real proud moment right there.
And I try to give the utmost honest opinion, and it's tough sometimes because sometimes these are good colleagues, and if there's something that I disagree with, I tend to lose some friendships. But I can honestly say this product right here, I could not be more pleased with. I have bought a lot of hooks in my time, and by far, this is the best one yet.
So if you want to see what he thinks of it and you want to check out his YouTube in general, go check out Mostly Snakes. I will leave a link in the description. Go check that out. All right, let's get to feeding Slipknot. And he is hungry. I just dragged the lock. I'll try to do it again. I just did it, so I don't know if it'll react. No, he's like pushing on the glass right now. But yeah, he's hungry, and I'm gonna get him his rabbit, and then should be a pretty vicious strike. Because he looks very motivated. All right, time to give him a rabbit. He's hungry. Oh, give me that rabbit. So most of the time, and I would say like 99.9% of the time, he never shows me his true strength as, you know, being a large constrictor. But only when he is feeding does he actually like completely constrict and use his muscle. He never like does that while he's walking. So there's very few times you'd be like, if you ever get to like touch him while he's constricting, you finally get to feel his full power. But I rarely touch him while he's feeding. I'm not gonna do it again just because I don't want him to be defensive about you know, eating. Sometimes it can be a little apprehensive, and it's just instinctual. So when they're eating as a snake, they're the most vulnerable because their mouth is full and they can't really move so much. So that's why I usually try to leave him alone as best I can. Slipknot's working on the head. Looks like he's got the head in the mouth right now. There's the rest of the body. So he's kind of in the beginning stages. We'll just leave him be and let him do snake stuff. Well, he finished a little faster than expected. Just put the feet down. So he's probably just gonna push it down and get back in this enclosure. Sleep off this rabbit. He's still inching it down. Oh, show us your mouth, buddy. He's definitely not shy, that's for sure. Oh boy, yeah, there you go. Flip your body. Sorry for being blurry. The rabbit is right here, but the rabbit needs to be over here. He's still got his feeding response. He's like, I'm excited. Well, push it down, dude. Just trying to get back in. Let me get my hand. Oops. I just ran into something. Hey, bud. Open the door. Take a stroll on in. Or, this is a snake, so take a slither on him. Yeah, there we go. That makes more sense. Let's see if he'll use the window track to push down the rabbit. Nope. Looks like it's actually in his belly right now. So yeah, he looks nice and satisfied. You're welcome. Well, that was fun. It's always fun though. So, although it never gets old. I love feeding a snake. Actually, I love feeding all snakes. So invigorating and sudden. Oh, I miss his shoulders. He's over there creeping. Well, that was fun. Well, if you liked the video, strike that like button. If you have any comments, post it in the comment section below. Please do subscribe. It definitely helps. And I'll see you in the next video.